Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Java web application project which is entitled as Online Movie Recommendation System. Before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. So now after COVID situation, people started using the online streaming platforms or the OTT platform to watch the movies. So there are lots and lots of movies available. So only if the user knows the name of the movie, they can search it and they can view it. But there are lots and lots of movies available. So the challenge here is to discover the movies according to their preference. So here comes the online movie recommendation system. So there are already many online movie recommendation system available, but it works on some complex things, and also it does not recommend personalized recommendations to the users. So our system is going to make the different. It's going to provide a personalized movie recommendation system, which means the same movie recommendation will not be given to all other users. Each user will get different recommendation according to their ratings. And also another uniqueness, in the existing system, if the person has rated on one genre, it will be giving recommendation only on that particular genre. But in our system, we are going to provide different recommendations for the single user itself based on their latest ratings. So based on the latest ratings, the recommendations will be changed, dynamic and also personalized one. And also additionally, we are going to provide a 4000 dataset records which is referred from the Kaggle, and based on the commands given, it is going to find the sentiment analysis and show the prediction result of the sentiment analysis as a positive or negative. So our system, the online movie recommendation system, is developed using Java for the backend coding, and for the front end we have used JSP as JavaScript, and for the database we have used MySQL. So as mentioned, this online movie recommendation is going to vary from the existing one, the traditional method, which only provides a static recommendation, but ours we are going to provide a dynamic recommendation, and also we are going to add sentiment analysis of the dataset records, so which makes the system more uniqueness and also engage to the users. So coming to the existing system, so as mentioned, there are several existing systems already available on online movie recommendation system, which primarily focus on some predefined algorithms which categorize the movies according to the genres only, or based on the years, or based on the popularity trend. So there will be a content based filtering mechanism. So based on that, the recommendation will be made, and only to the same user will be all the user will be getting the same recommendations, and there will be an admin who is going to make the things trend, set as trend, so it will be showing the same things to all the users, and it is not going to vary on it. There are some rule based techniques also available in the existing system, so that it will be showing that same recommendation to the users also. So these are the things that is available in the existing system. Coming to the disadvantages of existing, as mentioned, so the main disadvantages of existing are lack of personalization, limited considering of user rating, dependence on fixed attributes, challenges in collaborative filtering, lack of sentiment analysis integration, static recommendation mechanism, no graphical representation of data inside. These are all the main disadvantages of the existing system. Coming to our proposed system, so as mentioned, we are going to develop online movie recommendation system, which is going to be dynamic and personalized movie suggestion based on the user preference and the sentiment analysis. So we are going to develop using Java, JSP, CSS, JavaScript and MySQL. So based on the latest ratings provided by the user for a movie, the recommendation will be working. So here we will be having two entities, admin and user. Admin will be managing all the things by adding the movies, datasets kinds of things, and also they can see the user ratings, and they can see the dynamic graph based on the ratings given by the users. And user part, user can be able to see the list of movies that is available, and they can rate from 1 to 5, and they will receive the recommendation based on the most recent rating system, and they can see the movies that is a recommendation, and they can see the uploaded data set, and from the dataset they can select a movie which shows the sentiment analysis whether it is a positive or negative based on the command that is already provided in the dataset part. So coming to the advantages of proposed system, the main advantages are personalized movie recommendation system, real-time adaptive recommendation, integration of sentiment analysis, user-friendly interface, efficient movie management for admins, graph-based analysis for data insights, enhanced user engagement and satisfaction, robust data handling and storage, scalability and future enhancement, improved decision making for user. These are all the main advantages of our proposed system. So coming to the system architecture, as mentioned, we'll be having the admin and users. Admin can able to add the movies, view movies, upload the data set, view the user ratings and graph analysis, and user part will be seeing the movies, and they can rate the movies, and they can see the movie recommendation. They can also see the sentiment analysis and the ratings that is provided by the user, and all the things will be stored in the MySQL database. So these are the modules of the project, and these are the module description of the project. Coming to the system requirements, the minimum hardware requirements and the software requirements. This can be executed in Windows 10 or 11. Coding language Java, front-end part contains JSP, CSS, JavaScript, JDK version. We have used is 23.0.1, IDE Tool, Apache NetBeans IDE 24, Tomcat Server, Apache Tomcat 9.0.84, database MySQL. So now let us see the execution of the project. So first open your Apache NetBeans IDE 24. Now let us import the project into the NetBeans IDE. So just go to the file menu, click open project. Now go into the project source code location. Inside the source code folder, we have the movie recommendation system. Select this and click open project. Now kindly wait till the complete project is loaded into the NetBeans IDE. Here you can see the progress of it. Meanwhile, let us attach the database. So just go to the MySQL administrator. So just log in into the MySQL administrator with the username and password as root and root as the credentials, and click OK. So now with the left side panel you can see the restore option. Just select this, and right side panel you can see open backup file. Just select this, and now go to the again project source code location. Inside the database folder we have this database folder. Just select this database and click start restore. So now you can see the restore operation was finished successfully message. Click close. Now you can close the MySQL administrator because we have successfully attached the database in it. So coming back to the NetBeans IDE, it is going to finish. Kindly wait till it is loaded completely. So now it is completed. Now let us execute it. So just right click it and then select run, and kindly wait for a few minutes. So it adds for the Tomcat server authentication. So now you can see the project home screen, a welcome screen with the project title online movie recommendation system. So here we have users and admin. So just select the user. So here in the user login, as we don't have any user credential, let me register by clicking the register part. So just click the register. So here you can see the user registration page. So in the user registration page you need to provide the name, email ID, date of birth, gender, phone number, address, password, confirm password, and click sign up. So now it is registered successfully. So now I will create different users so that you can see that same user does not get the same recommendation, different users get the different recommendation. So I will quickly create different users. So I'm creating a user called Alice. I'm creating a user called Bob. I'm creating a user called Ajit. I'm creating a user called Vijay. So now I have created different users for the purpose of showing the different things. So now let me log in into the user part and show you. So now I will log in into the first user JP. So now after login into the user, you can see the user welcome page. This is the user welcome page. Here users are options of view movies, view recommendation, view datasets, cinema analysis, your ratings, all these things. So now as there are no movies, you can see there is no movies available. So now let me log out from this and go to the admin part. So just go to the admin login. So this is the admin login page. So in the admin login, you can just enter the admin credentials as username and password, both as admin and click login. So now login is successful. So this is the admin welcome screen. So in the admin we have options of add movies, view movies, upload dataset, user ratings, graph analysis. We can see all these things one by one. First let me go to the add movies part. So now let me go to the add movies part. I'll just enter the movie name here, language as Tamil, star name Rajinikanth, movie name Coolie, and let me select the genre as action. I'll select a movie poster, so make sure that the poster image is in smaller size so that it does not throw any error in it. So let me select this image and click upload. So now you can see the movie is uploaded. If you go to the view movies part, so now you can see the available movies that is added by the admin. So you can see the movie poster, the movie title, the language, star name, and this genre. So now let me add some other movies in different genres. So now I'll add this movie, Dragon, and click upload. So now if you go to view movies, you can see the second thing that is added for the genre comedy. I'll just go to add movies and add other movie. Now I have added 4 movies in each category, which is around 28 movies. Let us go to view movies and see. So now you can see all these movies that is added. So I have not shown in the video because it takes more time if I'm adding it. So to make video shorter, I have just shown only few, the same process which I have shown earlier. You can add all the movie. So I have added 4 different movies on action, comedy, and crime, and drama, and romance, and science fiction, and thriller. So you can see the details of the movie with the poster, name, language, star name, and the genre of it. So now we have seen add movies and we have seen view movies. Now coming to the upload dataset. So here upload dataset, you can upload the dataset. So let me show you the dataset first. So in the dataset folder I have given the dataset. So this dataset is similar to the movie lens dataset, which is referred from the Kaggle. So here you can see the movie ID, movie title, and the commands for it. So here you can see, for example, the movie ID 6 10,000 BC with the critics with attention strictly paid to style instead of substance or historical accuracy. 10,000 BC is a visually impressive but narratively flimsy epic. So in this way all the movie names and the commands are given, so which contains around 4,000 movie dataset records with all the details of the movie ID, movie title, and the critics of concepts. So now let us upload this dataset, and now go to the choose file option, and you can select the dataset, and you can select it and you can just upload it. So now you can see if it is already uploaded. So if you wanted to delete it, you can just select this delete option. So you can see dataset deleted. Now you can upload, select the dataset, and then you can upload it. So now you can see the dataset is uploaded successfully. Now if you wanted to view the dataset, just select the preview. So you can view the dataset whichever we have uploaded. You can see the complete dataset is loaded into the preview part with the 4,000 dataset records with the movie ID, movie name, and the critics of it. So now we have seen the add movies, view movies, uploaded a user rating. So in the user ratings, currently the user has not given any ratings, it is empty. And graph analysis, you can see graph is also empty because we have not given any data in it. So now let me log out and go to the user part. So now let me log in with the first user JP. So now first user JP is logged in. So now if you go to the view movies part, you can see all the movies. Earlier you could have seen there was no movie available. Now you can see all the movies added by the admin. So now for this JP user, I'm just going to select this movie Coolie, which has the action as the genre, and let me select give rating. So once if you click view give rating, it will be navigated to the give rating page where you can see the poster of it, movie title, language, the star name, the genre of it. So here you can, the user or the people can able to enter the rating from 1 to 5. So you can just enter any of the rating from 1 to 5. So I'll give 5 and click submit. So now you can see the rating is updated. So earlier we could have seen there was no movie recommendation. So So now if you go to view recommendation part, you can see the movies that are listed in the journal action or shown as the recommendation for this user. So here you can see the movie title, the language, the star name and the genre of it. So in this way the recommendation system works. So as I said, the recommendations will not show the same result for all the users. So now I'll just log out from this JP user. I'll just go to the Alice user and show you. So every user does not prefer for all similar kind of genre. So just let me go to the view movies. So now this Alice user prefers this film Dragon, which is a comedy genre, and let me give rating for 4 and click submit. So now if you go to view recommendation part, here you can see now the recommendation given to this user Alice is different according to the genre that is selected. So now let me log out. I'll go to the another user. For example, I'll just go to the Bob user. So now let me go to the view movies part. So now let me select, already we are given action and comedy, so let me go for crime. So let me click this Maharaja movie and let me rate it as 3 and click submit. So now you can see the rating is updated. If you go to view recommendation for this user, so now you can see the latest genre rated by this user is crime, so it recommends the movies that is available in the genre crime. And let me log out and let me go to the other user. Let me go to Ajit user. So now let me go to the view movies. I'll just go to the drama. I'll just select this movie Mayaragan and let me rate it as 4 and click submit. So now you can see the rating is updated. And now if you go to view recommendation, so here you can see the movies that are listed in drama is given as recommendations for this user. And finally I'll show you with the user Vijay. I'll just log into this. I'll just go to the movies and now let me select the film. For example, I'll just select this Romeo and let me rate it as 3 and submit it. And now if you go to view recommendation, you can see the genre romance related movies are listed to this user as recommendations. And let me log out. And now I'll go to the first user JP and I'll show you the other option that is available in the user part. So we have seen view movies and we have seen recommendations. Now another thing, as I mentioned, the recommendation for this user will not be permanent. So every time user watches different kinds of movie, so for this user JP, now the recommendation are given as action movies. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give this Rachasan movie, which is in a thriller genre. I'll just give rating as 5 and click submit. So the rating is updated. So now if you go to review recommendation, now you can see for this user, earlier there was action movie recommendation, now you can see the thriller movie. So it gets the latest ratings information. So whatever the rating may be, that may be 1 to 5. So according to the rate, the genre, it recommends that is the movies that are available. So now I have given only 4 movies on each genre. You can give as many of any number of movies, so it will be listed and the recommendations will be shown accordingly. So in this way, the recommendations I have shown personalized recommendation, and each user also have different dynamic recommendations. Now coming to the view dataset. So we have uploaded the dataset and we have seen in the admin part view dataset. The user can also able to see what are the dataset, the movies that is available in the already listed already released video movies in it. So now coming to the sentiment analysis. So as I said, another uniqueness of our project is finding the sentiment analysis. So here in the movie data set, you can see there is no any sentiment analysis. We are just giving only the movie ID, movie title and the command. So now based on this critic consensus, so it is going to predict, based on that commands only, it is going to predict the sentiment analysis, and it is going to say the sentiment analysis of the movie. For example, I'll just give the first movie as The Mummy, which is an old movie which is known to everyone. So now you can see the sentiment analysis prediction result for the movie The Mummy. You can see the movie ID, the movie title, what was the review given, and you can see the sentiment analysis is classified as positive. So let me go to the sentiment analysis menu again to select some other movie. Let me select, this time I'll just select this Wild Child and click search. So now you can see this movie is classified, predicted as -1. So because the movie review was more mild than wild, this twin comedy mess falls flat on its face due to poor characters. So there was a word called poor, so accordingly it is predicting. So now let me go to the sentiment analysis. Let me select some other movie. Let me select this Fast and Furious and click search. So now you can see it is classified as positive. So let me go to the sentiment analysis part. So I'm just selecting Concourse, this movie, and click search. So now you can see it is classified as positive. So in this way you can select any of the movie that is available, and you can just find the predicted result of it according to the commands given. So for the scenario I have shown you with the few cases, and you can check with any other movies also randomly, and you can check it out. And final part in the user part is view your ratings. Just go to the view your ratings. You can see the ratings given by this user. You can see the first time I have given action related movie, that is Coolie, and it is rated as 5, and second time I was given the thriller movie Rachasan 5, and it is updated here. So now let me log out from user part. I'll just go to the admin part now and show you the other features that we have not shown in the admin part. So in the admin part we have already seen add movies part, we have already seen view movies, and we have seen the upload dataset part. And in the user ratings, earlier it was empty. Now you can see the user ratings. The first user JP or given this movie Coolie the rating 5, second user Alice has given the Dragon movie 4, Bob user given Maharaja as 3, and Ajit user has given May Aragon as 4, Vijay user has given Romeo for 3, and JP user again given the movie Rachasan as 5. So every user ratings will be shown this to this admin part. In the user part they can see only their ratings, not other users, but in admin part they can see all other users complete user rating part. And finally coming to the graph analysis. So now you can see the movie ratings count by the according to the genre. So each movie has got 1 rating, so it is showing 1 1 1. So let me show you the dynamic part now. Let me log out. I'll go to the any user. For example, I'll just go to Bob now. Bob, let me go to the movies part, and let me select an action genre, and let me rate it as 4. So now let me log out. I'll go to the admin part and let me show you the graph part now. So the graph part, you can see the graph is now changed because the action movie got 2 ratings from the user. The total ratings for each genre is being shown here. So other comedy, crime, drama, romance and thriller parts has already got 1 ratings. So if the user is going to rate, for example, I'll just go to Ajit user. Already this user has rated for the genre drama. So now let me go to science fiction. I'll just rate science fiction part. So now I'll just log out and go to the admin part and go to the graph analysis. You can see the science fiction is added now. So earlier there was no science fiction available. Now you can see the science fiction is added now. So if some other user is again going to rank for the science fiction part. So the science fiction graph will be modified. So now let me go to the science fiction, some other science fiction movie, and let me rate the rating for this, and let me go to the admin part again, and let me show you the graph. So now you can see the graph analysis. So the science fiction movie has got the other rating of it. So from the admin side, the admin can see the dynamic graph, which can able to analyze the user mentality or which the user prefer according to the journals. They can able to see it and get it, the results of it. So now we have seen all the options in the admin and user: add movies, view movies, upload dataset, user rating, graph analysis, and etc. So finally let us see the frequently asked questions for this project. So the first question is, what is the purpose of the online movie recommendation system? So the main purpose is designed to provide the personalized recommendation to the user based on their latest rating. So it should not be a static one, it should be a dynamic one, so that it helps the user to discover the new movies according to their preferences, and the preferences also varies dynamically according to the times. And also another part is we have added a sentiment analysis of the old movie reviews. Next question, what is uniqueness of this project? So as I said, the traditional recommendation system is not dynamic. It shows the same recommendation for all the user, but here we are going to personalize the recommendation, and also based on the different types. Even the same user will have different opinion on other later times, so they will be getting dynamic recommendation according to the latest review they have provided. And next question, what technologies are used to develop this system? So we have used Java for backend coding, front-end content, JSP, CSS, JavaScript, database, we have used MySQL. How does the recommendation system works here? So here the main recommendation system works on the user ratings part. So we are going to identify the latest user rating according to the latest user rated to a movie for which genre they have done it. So according to the genre, we are going to recommend the different movies that is already available in the database, which is added by the admin part. Next question, what are the key features available for users? So user can able to view the movies, they can view the recommendation, they can view the data set, they can see sentiment analysis of the old movies, and they can view their ratings. What are the functionalities that is available for the admin part? So admin can able to add the movies, view movies, upload data set, user ratings, and can see the graph analysis. Next question, how does sentiment analysis work in the system? So the main thing is we have added the positive and negative words in the code, and based on that the critic consists it is uploaded data set, it will be compared, and it will shows the sentiment analysis. Can two user receive the same movie recommendation? So that if there's two users are give rating for the same kind of movie in the genre, then it will be read by, if not, they will not get the same recommendation as in the existing system. What type of movies and genres does the system support? So currently we are included about the action, comedy, crime, drama, romance, science fiction, and thriller. Next question, can users edit or remove their ratings after submitting? Currently we don't have this option, only they can able to view the past ratings. Next question, what data set is used for the movie recommendation? So here we have used Kaggle dataset, which contains 4000 movie datasets records for the sentiment analysis. So these are all the frequently asked questions for this project, and this is all about the project online movie recommendation system using Java. And thank you for watching.